everybody, this is Lydia Lopinto, and today I'm so excited. I just got the first print copy of my Christmas book, and this is Boots and Bows Perfect Christmas. Okay, and has a back in red, it's green and red, and I'm going to show you some of the delightful images. I did this book with the vintage look. I love old Christmas cards and vintage drawings, and I did this whole book on vintage. And I think you're going to find some beautiful images here. The story is um, a follow up from the story of Boots and Bows, my first book, which I wrote 10 years ago. And I decided to write a follow up because it's been selling over time. I have this book also in Spanish, and instead of the cover, which I'm showing you now, I just decided to show you one of the prettiest images because that's my licorice. Those are my granddaughters, and this is kind of an ideal scenic um, house. Okay, it's beautiful. So let me start by showing you what the book looks like. There are 37 pages. As you know, all my books are written on PowerPoint. If you're an author watching this, PowerPoint is a great tool for doing children's books, and I use it all the time. I even use it for the covers, and it's fine. They print out fine and everything. So this is the start. I have a lot of beautiful. I love these borders. I like to make the borders on mine. Uh, Here's this start. They're looking at their Christmas tree, the magic Christmas tree from last time, from last year, and they notice something is not there. Not going to let you guess what it is. And each one has a little story you can read, and the borders are all relevant to the story. And they're all trying to figure out what happened to something that's missing, which I'm not going to say, in the Christmas tree, and why it's not talking. It looks bright, it looks pretty, but it's not talking. Okay, so why it's not talking? And again, I'm not going to tell you the story, uh, but they're all looking for this item. And here's my licorice with her cute little boots. It's just adorable. These are the old style handmade Christmas cards that we are reproducing here. Okay, let me give you another one. So they're looking to find uh, what's missing. They're looking all around. They're looking everywhere in the forest, different animals. And it's a good book because little ones like to do treasure hunts, and they like to find things. So you may want to put this item somewhere in the house and have them go through looking for it. Again, uh, I am no longer publishing my books on Kindle. I don't want those little ones the uh, on the iPad anymore. It's not good for their eyes. If you're going to read a book to them, act it out. Do the book, read the book, but also take pretend you're looking for the item, pretend you're doing something else, um, as I do my books with AI. And I love using AI. I love coming up with these old styles. You may find certain little animals have extra ears or something. This is a great um, thing for the children to find, and it's another little treasure hunt in the book. So sometimes I leave them in. I don't always fix them because, like, I think this one, I'm not sure if there's another rabbit behind them Oh, there's two little ears. Okay. This is the rabbit in here. So I think that when I read a book to the children, so I remember reading the Room on the Broom to the children, which is a fantastic book. We acted out all the parts. We pretended we were on the broom. We had a great time with it because you don't just read a book, you act it out. So I would encourage you to read the book first and figure out how you can become a child acting out these books as if they were a play. So that's just a grandma's advice. Why they love grandma so much more than their parents, because I act out the books. Okay. So here's another one. All the animals are looking around. They're like drones looking around for the missing item, different colors, the dog. Let me just do a couple more and that's it. Then you'll have to buy it. Okay. Um, let's see. And this is my licorice looking in the cave. What did they find in the cave? The foxes with the missing item. Okay, and it's just beautiful. It's a great book. It's a treasure hunt. It's pretty pictures. You can use stuffed animals. You can hide the item from the tree and have them find it. Then you could even pretend that the tree is talking, just like in the book. Lots of fun you can have with these books. As I said, I sell you these books. First of all, at the craft show, they're only $8. So a lot of people are buying 2 and 3. Why do I give you such a great discount at the craft show? Because I want you to come and see me. I will be at a craft show in Cape May very soon. Online, you can order them even from my website. I do have a few copies on my website, but I can't keep stock for every book. So I always have the link to go to Amazon and order it. And they will ship these books, as you see. They print them on demand, which is very eco-friendly. And they deliver them within 2 days. So if you place your order now, you'll have it for Christmas. It's a little more expensive, but you can use your. I use that credit card from Amazon, and they always give me uh, uh, cash back. So I buy them with the cash back that I get from the credit cards. So sometimes it could be free. So I said I no longer have them on Kindle because I don't want them downloading these things and then saying, "Oh, mommy, can I play a game?" No, no, they gotta read. Okay, so I'm just gonna open up. See how pretty that is. It's a little matte. It's not the cover is shiny. I chose shiny, but it's the high resolution and high quality paper. You can see that, you know, and everything has an interest. Even the parts they're going to read has little pictures on them. And there's a description of the book in the back. And you know what? If you're done with this book and you read it and that's it for Christmas, you could always take some of these pictures, as I'm doing with some of my other books, and take them and cut them out neatly and make a little picture for their room. Put it in a frame and make a nice little picture for them. Because why should you throw it out or you give it away? This is frameable art. It's pretty, it's cute, you could put and make a little design with it. So that's how all my books are this size, which is 8.5 by 8.5. It's good for little hands and big hands. It's big pictures and big letters, so grandma doesn't have to wear her special glasses to read it. And they're not that long, but so that makes them less expensive. As I said, the ones on Amazon are $12, and that's the back of it. It's white. Okay, it even has a place for you to make your little drawings if you want. It's so cute. I think the drawings are the cutest, and let me just show you one more. Maybe I'll give you a little hint of what it is that's missing. Okay. Um, so I urge you to get Boots and Bows Perfect Christmas. It's on Amazon. I'm going to post a link right on the bottom of this post after I'm done with this. You can also look at my page, Lydia Lopinto. I have it posted there. You can get to the link, or you can just look for Lydia Lopinto Boots and Bows, and you can get Perfect Christmas or any of those keywords, and you'll get it on Amazon. As I said, I only have 5 in the office, and I'm saving them for the craft show. So you're going to have to get it from Amazon. But they will deliver it in 2 days. I just ordered some of my own books uh, through the regular catalog instead of getting the author copies. The regular catalog will send it to you in 2 days, but the authors have to wait 10 days to get their copies. So I decided to order my own because I had the craft show coming up and I didn't want to wait. So I have a couple of them as samples for the craft show. I also wanted to let you know that I have a whole new catalog of children's books for adults. A lot of my uh, the people that I work with have, and let me add one of let me add the media. Let me add the media for you. It's kind of uh, let's see, an image, and I'm going to show you one of my books. I'll show you this one. Okay. And this is the book, A Healing Path, Beautiful Illustrated Stories to Release the Weight of Anxiety. Frameable Art by Lydia Lopinto. I always say that the art, since it's a big book, it's frameable. That means you don't throw it out, you don't put it in the corner, you can make a little picture out of it. And I have a lot of them that can make nice little decorative pictures. Okay. So all of these images, as I say, I am a digital artist and I work with AI and I'm 72. So if I can do it, you can do it. The artists are not too happy that I use this art, but uh, I've painted enough all my life and I wanted to get these books out. So I'm doing it and I'm having the time of my life. And I love the pictures that are coming out. The Healing Path, I have a video of it on its own. And I also have another one, a couple of new ones on this. I have one on narcissism and another one on positive thinking. What are these books? These are called children's books for adults. And I made this book up because the ladies at the craft show came up to me and said, "Oh, these are so pretty. I want to get one." And I said, "Oh, okay. Which one do you want?" "But I don't have any kids at home." I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have any adult ones?" I'm like, "Okay, I have these novels about terrorism." They weren't too interested in the novels of terrorism. These ladies are grandmothers with grown grandchildren. They were not too interested. But I kind of poked around and found out what kinds of things were they interested in. And a lot of them took handled the book called The Worry Monster, which is for kids. And I think I've gone over that book. Well, what happened is they have worry monsters too, because we all have worry monsters. Even though we're old, we may have worry monsters. So they were talking a lot about uh, anxiety and an issue. We got talking about anxiety, and I realized this is a big issue, for the seniors as well. Not that this book is for seniors, this book is for anybody, but I will go over it in more detail. But it has about 18 stories of people healing from anxiety, different types of stories, okay? And 18 beautiful images. I have another one on narcissists, people having to live with narcissists. And seniors are no strangers to that. Sometimes they're children or other relatives. And I have one about positive thinking for people that feel that things are not going their way. Um, how to shift gears, how to think positively instead of negatively. And I have a few other books in mind that are going to come up, and they're all going to be this size and beautifully illustrated. And the stories are short. There are about 300 words. How can you write a story for 300 words? Well, I've been a writer for 40 years, and you can write a story that's interesting in 300 words. You don't need to bore people with excess text. You can be very economical on your words and still make an impact. And that's what we did here. Some of these stories are fantastic. One of the stories is mine. But um, they're fantastic stories. They're very inspiring stories. They're positive stories. And they're the kind of thing that you read it and your eyes get tired. You can put it down, read the next story. They're not connected in any way. You don't have to keep track of the plot. It's just relaxing. And looking at the pictures, it's a relaxing activity, which is similar to uh, what the kids go through when they read a children's book. And they also find it fun and relaxing. Uh, it's they can characters, they enjoy the pictures. So this is kind of a similar experience, but for adults in topics that they're interested in, topics about healing, about relationships, and about positivity, and many other topics that I have them coming up with them. These books are also the same price as the children's books. They are anywhere from 12 to $4. They're all about 40 pages. They have 18 images that you can frame, and they also have 18 really tightly um, formatted in still large print, but at 12 stories that are very inspiring, and you can read them in about a minute. They're so cute, very good stories, and I think you'll enjoy this type of book. It's also a great book for gifting. And anybody with anxiety is going to find this book very relaxing. It's going to relieve that weight of the anxiety by being inspired by these other stories. So I'll leave you with this, and I'll have to come back with more. These books are just getting into print. This is already available on Amazon if you want to find it. Um, and I think I've been posting the links to them. You can look on my page, Lydia Lopinto. You'll find the links to these books, and the other one, which is also on narcissism. And I'll go over these in full videos in the next time I see you. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a happy holiday, and I hope you take a look at the Christmas tree story. By the way, the Christmas tree story is not necessarily a Christian story. It's about a Christmas tree who talks. So uh, any religion can enjoy this, okay? Because it has nothing to do with Christianity in a way that it is just a Christmas tree. I didn't want to make it about Christianity and not give you a warning. I just wanted to, you know, capture the magic of a Christmas tree. The book is also an environmentalist book, because if you look at the original book that I wrote, it was about keeping the tree alive in the forest, not to bring it inside and kill it. So it was a very interesting book, and it's been selling for 10 years. I have the Spanish version. It's a good book. But the style of the images is completely different, and I updated it with these brand new, cute little colorful images, of which I love.